Hi, everyone.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Tacit. Welcome to a semi-weekly-ish guild update. It's been a while. Sorry, apologize. Busy, life. Um, Welcome to all new members. We're happy to have you on the team. Um, what's been going on in the guild? People are leveling. Everyone's doing their thing. Some of us at the 60 level are just been gearing up, trying to get our best in slot, quote unquote. Um, and then we're also going to start helping everyone that's creeping into the 50s now. You can start running BRD. Once you hit 55, you can start hitting lowers and uppers, and we can just start doing things as a guild instead of looking for puggers. But we do whatever. Um, I am out here today in Garen's Withering with Raina's help. He doesn't know what I'm doing yet, but that's okay. Um, Getting ready for hockey at 2. Well, we're leaving in about an hour to go watch some hockey, so be exciting. So today I just want to talk about, let's see, recruiting. Keep recruiting your friends. Um, you know, we still need people. We will need people, looking forward for, especially if we plan on doing full 40 player stuff. We're going to need some more folks. Keep recruiting friends, people you party with, things like that. I don't want to advertise yet and start spamming trade chat or looking for group for guild members. I don't want to do that. I like the way we're doing it now. I like the people that we're getting in. I'm really enjoying playing with everyone. So if we can keep doing it that way, good, but we might need to do a broader recruitment later, you know. We'll see. So today I just wanted to show some stuff about healing and decursing. And I know I'm not the resident expert on this stuff because I'm playing a druid tank, but once upon a time in vanilla, way back when, before I was even on Sengen with Casual Theory, I played a priest. Pretty awful at it because I was a clicker and a turner, a keyboard turner, and a clicked everything. Click, 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 click. I didn't understand what a keybind was. But later on, you learn things, so you figure it out. So I just want to show a couple things. I use the default UI for the most part, including the party frame, which is actually built in. If you go to your interface options and then raid profiles, I'm actually using raid style party frames. You could uncheck that and get the traditional looking party frames, but I'm using the raid style ones because I like it. And I have them customized for 40 man, 5 man, 10 man right now. Biggest thing, if you're a dispelling class or healing class, this check mark here will show debuffs and display only dispellable debuffs. It's kind of huge because that way it's only going to show up in the window if it's a debuff you can dispel. And you can adjust these windows, frame height, frame width, play around with it, do what you want. Those are your options. Everybody has their way of doing things. Like I said, I have smaller ones when it's 40 people. 10 man a little bit smaller because it takes up things, but 5 man parties, I just keep it like this. Anyway, so traditional. And I'm in my tank gear, but just for demonstration purposes, traditional way of healing someone was click on the person, click on your spell. Very not so efficient, but it's kind of like how you probably first figured out how to do things. Later on, if you notice, it's keybind to number 1. These are like default 1 through like 9 and 0 over here. I mean, you can keybind these buttons to anything you want in interface option or key bindings menu, and you can bind your action bars to anything you want to bind them to. Anyway, so traditional, like I said, click them, click the spell, click them, click the spell, and it's very inefficient if you're clicking them, coming down, and clicking the spell, clicking them, coming down, and clicking the spell. It's just not very efficient. So you keybind your heals or your dispels. In this case, I have all my stuff keybinded like 1 through 5 and innervate 6. Pretty simple. So if I wanted to heal Chris, just keybinding, I would target him and then cast my heal, as long as he's within range. People go out of range, it grays out like that, they're not in range. So if they're highlighted, brighter color, then they're in range. So just keybinding and targeting, like you target the person, and I hit number 1, right? Then there's hi there, how you doing? You want a buff? Sure, here you go. Then what I'm going to put in the video info is a macro for Mouseover. It's a Mouseover macro for healing, dispelling, whatever. Basically, you don't have to target the person. So if you have a raid full of 40 people, and you got say you got 40 bars down here in this area, you don't have to target each person. If they're low on health, you just mouse over their party frame or their raid frame, and then you hit your button. As you see, I didn't target Reyna, but it threw the rejuvenation on him. If I had to dispel him, I'd be spamming my dispel button. And this is where, like, in Molten Core and things like that, where you have to mass dispel and decurse and things like that, and you have your 40 player frames up here, it's so easy just to mash that keybind. So I'm just mashing 5, and you can just mouse over their party frame. Mouse over, it's decurse, and it's quick and it's efficient. There's add-ons for this stuff too, but you can use the default UI and it works just fine. But it just makes things more efficient. Like his farming here. Observe Reyna in his natural farming habitat. He'll probably like an innervate. That's it, quick, efficient healing, dispelling. Like, there he is. He's got a curse. So I'm going to decurse. Oh, he decursed himself because he's a damn mage. I was going to demonstrate the decurse, but that would be it. I would just mouse over and hit it. You could still target him and do these macros too if you wanted. It's all up to you on how you want to do it. I just think it's pretty efficient when you have to mass dispel or decurse or anything. It's just to have the mouse over macro. You can even just mouse over the person and hit the button. As you see, I'm mousing over Reyna over here, throwing heals on him. As long as he's moused over, it's going to work. It's pretty awesome. And then we'll toss him I'll show you again. Here's like the keybind number 6. I call it mana, but it's innervate. So I'll just mouse over him, hit 6, and there's innervate on him, as you can see it. But that's about it in a nutshell. I will I'll put the macro in the video info. You just have to change the name of the spell. If you don't know how to do the macros, you go to your main menu, go to macros. You can just paste it right in there if you wanted to create a new one. I can't because I kind of fill up all those spots. So if I want to make a new one here, you just name it whatever. I leave it as the question mark because if you do the pound show, it's a pound sign because I'm old. And then say you can just come into your spell book, like if you wanted to do something like shapeshift. If I hit save, then you'll see it automatically makes that icon because of it knows what spell it is. Anyway, you can just copy paste the macro in here that I made. Like there's the decurse one. Here's the decurse one for Mouseover. You just copy paste that. You just have to change that little bit to whatever spell yours is. If it's dispel magic or remove curse or cleanse poison or the disease one for priest too. You do whatever. So that's it. Thanks for listening to my exciting gibberish. And with that, I'll leave you some subtle notes from my son on what happens when something vanishes. See you guys. What happens when something vanishes?
It pesadillas.
Insert